Okay, welcome back to another episode of Let Us Be Sustainable. I'm Frank, and this has to be my worst Dahlia breeding season ever. I've had challenges last season. I did collect seeds from last year's crosses, and I purchased some just to see if there would be a difference. Out of all those seedlings, this is the group that I've decided to keep. Those were all the culls. This one was the yellow. This was the single open-centered creamy one that turned lavender. So that one's staying. This was the red ball type, and this was that pink ball type. These two haven't bloomed yet, so I'm leaving them be. My breeding stock, on the other hand, has other problems besides the raccoon, who has munched on a lot of them, and left me with plan B as far as breeding. But now I have another problem. I have some kind of caterpillar that bores into the stems of the dahlias, and it's causing this rot. What the first sign that you see to see is something like this, whereas the stem looks weak, and that's when you see that it's been damaged. And I can pull that out, and it bore right through it, and it rotted because of all the rain that's come through. So I'm gonna see if I can salvage a lot of this, and I hit it with a lot. I mean, I put pepper flakes, I did the peppermint oil, I've done everything I can think of as far as pest management is concerned, and this year it's really bad. It makes me want to, throw in the towel as far as breeding, because this I can't compete. I just can't compete. Look at the damage that it does. See, that is the hole that it's left, and it bores into, and now this dahlia stem is going to rot and die. So I'm gonna have to cut it back, see if I can salvage it. It has another stem, which is perfectly fine, but if it comes back and bores a hole in that one, I'm done. Or if it comes back and bores a hole on something that I already crossed, like here, I'm getting ready to cross these, and if it bores a hole, then my seedlings are done. My seeds for this year are done. And I can't use a systemic pesticide. I wish I could, because if not, my bees will die. My honeybees. I can't use it. I wish there was another way, but this is a problem. This is a real problem for me. If you guys know of another suggestion that I can use, I've used neem oil. I've done the diatomaceous earth. My last and only alternative is to use Hybrix molasses. That's my last alternative. I'm gonna start spraying them with this, but it's been raining so much I don't think they can take any more water in. If you guys have up another plan, let me know, because I am fighting a losing battle here. I am. All right, that's it for now. What I have been doing, see, this was one of those ones that got snapped. Well, it got the bore went underneath it, and it rotted down. So I cut the top off, and hopefully I stuck it into the ground. Maybe it'll root. I don't know. I've done a few more of the cuttings because the raccoon snapped them in half, and I was able to salvage a few dahlias that way, and they finally rooted. I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Give me a second. These were the dahlias that were destroyed by the raccoon that I happened to salvage. This is Ivanetti, and this is Nicholas. So I managed to make cuttings from the damaged plant because he ate the tuber. So these may not bloom, and I'm okay with that, but they will be able to produce tubers that I'm be able to overwinter, allowing me to grow them next season so I can start again. At least I am grateful for that. I'm a little upsetting with the other set of dahlias because this is Bride to Be, which is a water lily, and it was a gift. and I managed to save, I think, 4 cuttings from that branch. It's upsetting. It really is upsetting. But if I happen to produce tubers that I could overwinter, I can start again with them next season. So right now I'm on salvage mode because this season has been a little harsh. As far as the seedlings that I created from last season, I think it was fun. I would do it again, but I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to make any seedlings this year if this keeps up. Between the boar butterfly boring into the stems and the stems rotting, I can't compete with that. Because once I make a cross, and if it eats through and that stem rots, I won't be able to salvage any seeds. So that's a problem. That's a definite problem. If there is another way of getting this done, let me know. Because right now I'm on my way to make some more cuttings because I managed to salvage some cuttings from one of the branches that had started to rot. So I'm trying to go try to save Mission Canary and Boom Boom. Though I do have another Boom Boom that's gonna flower, but again, I'm on salvage mode, so I'm gonna do my best to do that, and I'll let you know how these cuttings fare out and when they start producing tubers, because right now tubers from these is what I need. I don't even care if they bloom at the moment. So thanks for watching, and I will get back to you on the next one. Thanks for watching.